Everybody, so I was thinking about space, the universe, where we live, and I was thinking about if there were plants on some of the other planets that are not Earth, what might they look like? On Earth, our plants usually have green leaves because of the sun. When it shines on the leaves, there's something in the leaves that makes them turn green. What about on other planets? Do they have green leaves? They're purple leaves, red leaves? I don't know. So I started drawing a few different pictures of using my imagination of different types of plants I thought might be in space. Maybe they have black stripy leaves, or purple rectangular leaves, or silver spotty dotty leaves. Maybe they've got leaves that look like lightning, or curly whirly leaves, or leaves or stems that are thinner at the bottom and bigger at the top. Or plants with eyes, maybe. Or plants with faces. Or plants that are curly. Or plants that are geometric with lots of straight lines. So I did some different designs. And then I thought I'd try and take one of these designs and make one big, fun picture. So here we're going to make a collage of a plant pot. So we're going to cut different types of paper, different colours. Create a pot shape, could be any shape you like, and then put glue on the pieces and stick them together. After this, we are going to use oil pastels to create our space plant. So think about different shapes for the leaves and different lines for the stems where the flowers will grow. Just make sure you press down really hard with the pastel to get lots of really nice, bright, clear colours. Remember, your plant is from space, so any colours would do. They don't have to be green leaves or green stems. They don't have to be flowers with petals. They could be something kind of interesting, like these plants here that have eyes and hair. When you have finished with the oil pastels, you could leave a white background, or maybe you want to add some colour, in which case you can add some ink to the background of your picture. Think about maybe what planet your plant is from. Is the sky blue like it is on the Earth, or is it a different colour? I've decided that my plant lives on a planet that has pink sky. So I'm just painting around the background of my plant, and then I will leave that to dry. This plant, I am going to use a red piece of paper to show my sky this time. I'm going to collage my plant pot again with different paper. And you can do anything for a plant pot. It could be square, it could be round, it could be a rectangle, it could be stripy, or it could even be spotty. So this one I'm actually going to do spotty. So I'm going to cut my paper, fold it, and cut lots of circles and stick them down. Remember, if you fold your paper a few times and cut one circle, then actually you will get 4 circles. So much, much quicker. Also, it looks good if you cut a half circle for the edges. So I've cut my circles, I'm gluing them down. I'm going to glue my pot down. And then this time I'm going to add some nice bright colours of paint for the leaves and stems and flowers. Because my paper is dark, because it's this red colour, not white, then I might need to paint on top, put the paint on top of itself a couple of times just to make the colour really stand out. So here I've gone for some kind of curvy lines for the leaves in green and blue, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of a yellow wiggle in there too, some interesting yellow stems that are growing in my space plant, and maybe some pink pom-poms for the flowers. Okay, so that's another idea. Oh, and also you could, if you want to, add a background. So this time my plant is growing on a planet that has red sky and green clouds. So something a little bit different to the Earth. And this final design is, again, I'm going to create a collage for my pot. This time I'm just using a tall rectangle, almost like a vase rather than a pot, with some stripes with the paper. So be creative, think of your own designs. You could do anything for a plant pot. Remember, it's a plant pot that we might find in space, so it really could be anything. And this time, when you've made your pot, you're going to use a black marker and draw your leaves and your stems this way instead. And when I've done all of my drawing, I will use watercolors to paint over the top. So if you want to do this way, just remember that you need to use a permanent marker, so when you paint on top of the pen won't run. Have fun with your space plants, be creative, and you design your own. Remember, nobody knows if there are other plants in space, and definitely nobody knows what they look like or what colors they are. So you can use your imagination and create anything anything you want, really. Have fun.